It's Luce, coming to you from my bathroom where I do my best thinking. So this is day one of lockdown as a small business owner. You know, all of the videos that I've done so far are all been very positive, and the things that I've learned. But you know what? This morning I was listening to somebody on YouTube and I've been for a swim. I went in the sea because this is the first day that I can't actually work because I can't deliver anything in the original set of making cakes. I can't do that. And so up until now I was like, well, I can think of ways and I can do this and I can still do, you know, no, I can't do that. So I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So at least I thought this morning I would just get up, go for a swim, done some yoga. I'm going to just take care of me today, because I don't know if anyone else has noticed this. With all the best intentions, and I do the same, I'm a fixer. I see things and I want to make them better. But what I've learned is that what works for me does not work for everyone else. And I realised that quite quickly, and hence why I set up a separate YouTube channel so that I didn't have to put my opinions out there to anyone that wasn't asking to listen to them. If you're listening, then you have the choice to turn it on or off. If you've subscribed, then that's entirely on you. You know, these are just my opinions. There are things that work for me, and if you're interested, then great. But, and as I said, with the best intention, Facebook is so full of good advice from everyone. It's driving me bananas. I love the sense of community. Don't get me wrong, connection is really important. But I know the people that I need to connect with and that I need to support. And I'm open to meeting new people to connect with and find, you know, similarities and help from one another. But this morning my mind was just full of, oh, you can do this in the morning, you can do this. And I thought, no, I just need to chill. But I do have these thoughts that I wanted to share, because the whole point of this channel was my journey as a starting a new business and finding, you know, more fulfilling, more inspiring life. And it is a roller coaster, it's ups and downs. Some days I wake up and think I can actually change the world. I do. I feel like a superhero. And this morning I got up, as usual. You know, that was one of the things I was very aware of when I started my business, was that I didn't have to get up. And so working from home for me now is, although I can't actually work, is I'm used to that. But I set my intention before I'd even left my corporate job that I would get up at the same time, I would keep my routine. So I've been up, I've walked the dogs, I've practiced my yoga, and this morning, because of all the noise, I went for a cold swim, which has done me the world of good. I've had a little look on, but not since swimming. That's just too noisy. So what I concluded, because actually now I was listening to a guy that I find extremely helpful, and he may be a bit woo for some of you. His name is Kyle Cease. He used to be a comedian, but he has just such a very grounded and thoughtful way of looking at life and the universe. And it all sounds a bit kooky, I know that it does. But honestly, today, I feel stronger than ever. What I had to learn, making the transition from a corporate job to a small business owner, and again, this was a learning curve, was that I'm more and bigger than the things that I had or that I did. So when you strip that away, I remember going to a networking event as Bake with Luce and not, oh, marketing manager, da, da, da. And I really struggled. It was weird because I hadn't acknowledged my value. But now here I'm sat today. I mean, Bake with Luce as a brand, and I still feel a definite sense of service to the community and my customers and whatever else, not just for cakes, but the whole intention of sharing joy. But with that stripped, what am I? I'm sure a lot of people are sat there, and if you thought about removing your job titles, removing any peripherals, what's left? The example that I heard this morning was somebody, and this is just made up. He said, if your job is a waiter, you are not a waiter. If you don't have that job anymore, you are still this. And maybe this doesn't resonate with me. I've thought this morning, without any of that, and at the moment my income's just gone, and I'm trying to think of little, I call them side hustle. Side hustle sounds the wrong word. It sounds like there's sort of taking advantage of or looking for opportunity. I was merely thinking of ways to generate income, because it literally has gone to zero from today, basically, because I can't go out and deliver. So if I can't, the whole world is going to be in varying degrees of situations. There's always going to be people that are better off than us, and some people that are worse than us. For those that, like me, where their income has entirely dried up, and there will be bills coming in, no doubt. I have a mortgage and whatever else I need to, or in fact I've sat down and done the finances with my husband. That was one of the first things. What do we actually need? I've said this in an earlier video. You'll be surprised what you actually need. And now we can't go out, we're on lockdown, we'll need even less. And so the things that you do need, mindfulness and, I was going to say inner strength, those are stuff, but money can't buy that. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not even thinking about next week or in a month's time, because do you know what? Goodness only knows. I've learnt this through my experience with some illnesses within the family, and you can drive yourself mad and into sad places by trying to imagine what's going to happen, and I tell you, it is a slippery slope down. So I just choose not to. It takes a bit of strength of mind to say, no, I'm not going to think of that today, even if I've got to say things out loud. I'm not going there. So today, I wake up stronger than ever. I don't know how to pay bills, how I'm going to manage everything else. What's the rest of the world going to do, quite frankly, at the moment? I don't know. But I do know that something will happen. And I trust myself that I'll do the right thing. And in the meantime, without everything, I'm still Lucy. I don't need to do anything, actually. In fact, today I thought I would just roll with it and see where the day takes me. I'm not going to panic. I'm not going to be so intense that I need to do anything. I feel very calm and resolved today, and we'll see where the day takes us. We'll get up and do whatever tomorrow. And each day this week has changed monumentally. I'm aware, I suppose, of a sense of responsibility as Luce from Bake with Luce, because the intention when I set that up was not just to make cakes and sell them. What's the word? It was not that entirely. I wanted a more fulfilling, more inspiring life to share the joy. That's what I wanted. And that still exists. So there are and will be other ways. Last Friday, oh my God, did a Bake with Luce live on Facebook and Instagram. I woke up in the morning and thought, can't do cake. I can make cakes with everyone. I can't give you or can't make them for you, but I can show you how to do them. Got up, did that, and it was amazing. But people are asking now, when are you going to do the next one? Are you going to do one for kids? Da, da, da. So I want to keep that connection. I'd like to keep that connection, and the fact that people are asking, oh, that's great. it doesn't generate any income, but that's not the point. That's not the point. I don't care. I care about the people and keeping that community. That's where I think I can add value. Oh my gosh, you know, I sat and I thought, oh, I could do videos about this, I could do videos about that, and I could... No, Facebook, at the moment there's a lot of, and it comes from the best place, it does, but what we find helpful, or I do, what I find helpful will not be of help to anyone else. And quite frankly, I've said before, some people are not even asking, not for the things that it doesn't matter anyway, it doesn't matter. If anyone's after my opinion, I'll gladly offer it, but I'm not putting it out there for everybody. I've learned that it's not needed. But I also realise that there is sort of safety in numbers, good or bad. So I just, yeah. Sorry, I've gone off on a bit of a tangent. But anyway, this morning I had too much noise, so I've put that aside. I've been reflective on what I'm going to do, what things mean, and I've concluded that today I'm just rolling with it. Will something happen tomorrow? Yep. Do you know what? Nope. Do you care? Actually, today I don't. The sun is shining, at the moment my family is healthy, and I'm smelling bacon, so I think we're just cooking bacon sandwiches, so I'm going to go and enjoy that. So look, if you've watched this, I hope you take a sense of calm, but that's up to you. But I'm not worrying today. We have our backs. When you strip all else aside, that's where the strength comes. That's where we find inner strength. God, I sound like a right. Anyway, bacon rolls.